Hey Hayden. So what did you do in Strata last night, the planet that you created?
Well, I made a new creature on Strata.
Yeah.
It was like a mix between a grub with tiger stripes on it,
Yeah.
and it had lots of big teeth and 3 eyes, and it was also a mix between a bat, and then it would change into like a big like fly thing that had a stinger on it on the end.
Yeah, and what made you create that?
Well, I just wanted a new creature in Strata.
Yeah, and what do you do with all the creatures there?
I play with them.
Yeah. What do you do when you play with them?
Well, we try and get past the elemental gates. They're like challenges that you have to get past in the elemental caves. And then we play outside, and then sometimes we try and there's an enemy, and so the animals help me fight the enemy.
Very cool. Because I was going to say, do the animals ever hurt you like they might here on Earth, or do you know how to be friends with them all?
I know how to be friends with them all.
Yeah, and what do you do to keep them on your side?
Well, they just know that I'm the good guy. And
Can you
so
communicate with them?
Yeah,
How do you communicate with them?
through energy waves.
Yeah. So just the same as when you communicate with other beings?
Yeah.
Ah. So what makes them different, like as far as an animal compared to another being?
Well, they like have special features. Like they can have lots of different ways they can talk, like different languages.
Yep.
Not just through energy waves.
Yeah, so what do you mean? Can you tell me more about the languages?
Well, they can talk through energy waves, and also they can talk through heat.
Mm-hmm.
They can also talk through the way we are talking.
So can they move their mouth and use speech, you meaning?
Yeah.
Yeah. All of them?
No, just some of them.
And are they all animals you've created, or are some there that you haven't created?
Well, all they had on Strata before was just one big orb, just a big planet.
Yeah.
There was no animals or anything.
Yeah.
So I've created all the animals on Strata.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
Yeah. And you've told me, is it right that no one else has been on Strata? Have you ever had other beings like you on Strata?
Well, some people do figure out the way to get in.
Ah.
But only one person
Yep.
got in. Because I've got a pretty big system that you've got to be able to pass to get into Strata.
Yeah. How did they get in?
Well, it's just like we have a cannon,
Mm-hmm.
and you've got to figure out that you're supposed to get in the cannon, flick the switch,
Yep.
it shoots you out, you land in the cup, you get shot onto the spikes, make sure you don't hit a spike, pull the two middle spikes out without moving, shoot them at the dartboard, hit the right spot, and then the bricks around the dartboard will move, and then you just walk straight into Strata. Because there's a giant wall that goes straight up the universe.
Yep.
And you've got to be able to move the bricks to get into Strata.
Yep. And how did that person get in, or how that being get in?
Well,
Do you know?
he obviously passed that. He already figured it out.
Are you worried that we're all going to know your password now?
Nah,
How come?
because you won't be able to get there.
What if someone knew how to astral project?
They wouldn't find it.
No. Can you tell us how do you get to Strata?
Well, you've got to be able to astral project, and you've got to astral project 5 dimensions all the way up to this. 4 dimensions to the 7th dimension.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get to the 7th dimension, there'll be just this tiniest flicker of purple light. That's Strader. You can't really see it.
Yep.
You've got to like fall backwards, and then you'll get sucked up by the purple light.
Yep.
And then you'll be there.
Wow. So how do you know to get to that light? How do you get into the seventh dimension and find that light?
Well, you've just got to know where that light is. And the easiest way I astral project is when I fall asleep.
Yep.
When I start astral projecting, I just go through a wormhole, like a time tunnel,
Yep.
and it shoots me to the seventh dimension, and then I can find the Strader easily in the seventh dimension.
Yep. There you go. Exciting. Thanks, Hayden.
Bye.
Bye.